Hey, what's going on? So I made $3,883, took 4 trades, Tesla 30%, AMD actually twice 20% again, so 5 trades now, Tesla again 40%, and QQQ minus 14%. Okay, so 3883. Let me give you the real source. If you have time, feel free to watch the video right now. If you do not have time, maybe it's better to save the video and watch it later, because this is gonna be good. Okay, so let's talk about why I took the trades and how I took them. And before all that, I want to show off my team's results, because why not? Sean made 4% of the account, very good. AMD 107%, 144% for Donna, $400, $300 for Carlos. Donna again on Tesla, 170%, 45%. Prince made 10% of the account. Geo, he said thank you so much, and a $615 profit. Mickey, he got AMD 286, $62, $343 for her fees. Coiler 37, $119 for Rafa, $182 for Prairie. Rafa again for another dollars. Steve $96, and that's me 38. So everybody in my team printed. Now they only pay $147 a month, and they make $400 a day on average. It sounds like a pretty good risk to reward trade. Right, now let's talk about the trades that I took. The first trade that I took for today was Tesla. So the reason why I took Tesla was, as you can see, Tesla was really trendy yesterday. Look how nice trend it was yesterday, right? So what I did was I picked up my Fibonacci, dropped it on the lowest point of yesterday to the highest point available so far. Okay, so the highest point was available right here. Now I got this point, 2 points that I like, 0.236 and 0.382. These are 2 points that I like. So because 0.236 already broken the pre-market, I cannot be watching that, right? So I'm watching 186 area. Now why? It's just by itself is not enough, right? Just a line by itself is not enough. Let's look at the 60-minute chart. So around the 60-minute chart, I realized around that area right here, we also had a 21 EMA running across the hourly chart. So 186, we have 21 EMA running across too. So I'm watching this as a zone. Now 21 EMA on a hourly chart is also a very good area for the bounces. So this is why I was watching that area. And also we were rejecting this level really nicely yesterday. Look at this, 3 different times we rejected, then again 5, 6 different times here. Then it finally broke, and we had such a nice trend. It went all the way to 190 nearly. So I was watching this area for a bounce. Now when the market's about to open, so the market's about to open now, prices were already nearly 186. Now I was happy to take a trade to drop at 186, and I was like, I'm ready to take it. Now, and it was happening right at the market open. That's what exactly I told my team as well. So I post my charts every single day in the Discord every day. So I posted today a few plays that I was watching, like AMD. I was watching 110 level, 109, 110 level. For Tesla, I said I was watching this area, and I said I like this because we were really strong yesterday. Now it looks good for a bounce of 186 zone, right? Which is why I was watching 186, and I mentioned in my chat room as well. If you want to join the Discord, the link should be in the description box below. It will be the first link. Now I was watching this price point, and I was like, let's see. As soon as the market opened, we jumped in, and the prices made such a big move. We were still in the trade right at this point, roughly when we were around this area. This is exactly where the first profit taking came. Big profit taking came, 30% trade, beautiful trade. And then if I would have held, of course, if I would have had, I would have made 80-90% off on my trade. But we cannot think like this, right? So it is what it is. I was pretty happy with my 30% here. Of course I could have made so much more, but you cannot think like that in the stock market, right? Now the next trade that I was watching on Tesla was a pullback. I wanted to see a pullback. I already made such a nice move. I was like, man, if it pulls back. Now it's pulling back right here. 190 is a big whole number. 190 is a big whole number, right? So I was watching this 190 area, also had the VWAP and everything right here. So I was like, you know what, let me give it a shot. I entered here. This is the exact point where we entered. Everyone in the chat, we entered here with me, and it made such a nice move. This is why I actually tweeted. So this is where we did take some profit taking after this such a big candle. It went nearly $1.5 candle, and I tweeted as well that from now on my name is Somesh Musk. So this was the second trade that we took on Tesla. It was such a beautiful trade. All right. Okay, now, and then I got AMD. Now the reason why I was watching AMD was it made such a clean break of this 109, and I missed it because I was trading Tesla. Right, I still made money on Tesla, but missed this. And now what happened was, once it broke out of this 110 area, 110 is just a huge whole number. Once we broke out, I was looking for a move toward the downside. No, so I was looking for a pullback. I wanted to see if we close above 110, which we did. I wanted to see it come back, retest this 110, and I'll take a play. That's exactly what happened. It came back towards the VWAP. As soon as it reclaimed this 110, we got in, and then the prices went on this same candle. It went to 111. Such a nice move. And that was roughly just within this candle, right here. The moment where we entered, within 2 minutes, we were up nearly 20%. So we took this trade, beautiful executions, beautiful, right? Now the next trade on AMD came as soon as we were holding this VWAP twice. We already took 20% once. We were holding this VWAP twice. And the moment this candle closed above the VWAP, I was like, you know what? I'll put a stop loss below this previous candle, 109.6. Let me jump in and see how we go. This is where exactly I entered. This was my risk. And I jumped into calls. Look at this. It went straight to my target. It nearly stopped me out here. Hey, it nearly stopped me out, but I stayed in the trade because I saw level 2. Okay, then it closed above 110 on this candle. I was very happy here, and then it made a nice move up towards 110.5, 110. I think it was like 40% trade, to be honest. And then it made a move towards this 110.8. This is exactly where I told my team, I'm getting out. I don't like this too much. I'm getting out. I sold half of my contracts here, and then I sold other half at the break-even price when we started coming in this candle. So this was my fourth trade that I took. But on QQQ, I lost money. Now let's talk about the QQQ trade. So on QQQ, I wanted to watch a strategy called Advanced VWAP Strategy, where we close above the VWAP once, and the next candle come back, retest, and this is where we enter. So it closed above the VWAP, it came back, retest. This is exactly where I entered. I think the contracts were 80 cents each. They went to like 90, 92, somewhere around here, but I didn't take my profits. You know, I didn't take my profits because I was only in few contracts. And I was up like 20, 30, 50 bucks. I'm like, you know what, I'll let it ride. But then next candle pulled back. The 10 o'clock candle pulled back heavy, and the next candle broke below. And I was like, you know what, I'll take it. I lost like roughly around $10, $15 a contract, $10, $12, $14 a contract, roughly 14% hit I took. But that being said, I respected my stop loss, and I was like, man, you know what, I'd rather take a $40 loss than trying to be the hero. You know what I mean? Because I was already up nicely for the day. I'm like, you know what, there's no point holding this beyond my, you know, ability that I can catch. So roughly around here we got out, and then it pulled back, but it is what it is. So another trade that we took on Tesla was I entered roughly around this area while we were held before. Beautiful hold, right? Now pull back again at this price point, 190, and I was like, you know what, I'll put a stop loss right below it. I'll put a stop loss right below the VWAP. Let me see how we go. It made this move to 193 nearly, right? This was another 30-40% trade. Didn't take my full profits, sold half, didn't take my full profits, and then it pulled back and I got stopped out roughly around here on my remainder of the runners. So it was not a bad trade. Now of course, if I would have jumped in with big size, I would have made too much. I would have made way more money, but that's not how you look at things. You know what I mean? You look at things like, can I do it consistently every single day? As long as you can do it consistently every single day, like that's a win already, right? Now in my chat room, there were other trades that other admins took. Like, look at this. 9:30 as soon as the market opened. Ace took some plays where he made 47%, then 26%, 40%, 63%, 51%, 20%, 83%, 33%. And Paper took some trades too where he took Tesla this morning and made a beautiful profit on this, and then again kept trimming, 70% gains. Then took all his money out, let the remainder runners run, and with another futures, for futures, all these my guys for futures, they make beautiful gains too. Everyone posts their future data. And then we have Expo. He's again insane dude who loves making money. So he posts every day that where is his stop loss, what's he trading, how's he trading, all sort of stuff. So it's good. And then my guy Duke, he is a goat for swing trading. He does swing trading overnight, and he makes big cash every single night, right? He makes big cash. Now, beautiful gains, everyone prints. And again, if you want to join the Discord, the link should be the first link down here in the description box. And if you want to watch a video on how I journal, the link should be roughly around that corner, in that corner. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. And I will see you in next video. Goodbye.